they take children and turn them to child soldiers. Corrupt politicians get money in brown folders. Misuse our resources on women and fancy cars. They the devil, yo. They need to get slapped with the hand of God. I'm from where the people hungry, they gapping red high. That is seen story on Rofia Lofa the Kakatari.
Invite others to listen, because you like them to your best entertainment spot right here.
Right.
Cozy, what's for today?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Kool Weekend exclusive. Kool FM 91.9. But listen here, this introduction here is different. I want y'all to listen, please. 2012, 2011, somewhere around there, I'm at the studio. Liberty Entertainment Studios in Congotown. Me and Cino in the studio. Cino like, yo, I got one picking, you know, the man, he get spit. The man say he won't come to the studio. I'm like, oh yeah, man, come to the studio. What's up? Man came to the studio. I'm like, yo, what's up with you? What you on? The man say he can rap. I'm like, alright, cool, you can spit. Alright. I still remember we said, alright, look, come back the next day. I don't know what we'll do. We said, well, man, come out the next day. Man came out the next day. He ain't one of them, man. Man got on the mic, boom, put a beat on. Man went hard, man, spit. Like, you know, but me and Cino, we looked at each other. We ain't no like, yo, well, man, yeah, you can spit. That ain't no kind of like, yo, ain't no one getting too much. You know, his man came on the mic. One of his men, you know what I mean? The man came, the man spotted was back alive. The man spit something like that. Like, my man, look, my man, you know I beat the man spotted. The two of y'all get from here. I pick you up. The two of y'all get from here. This artist that I'm talking about today is the biggest, arguably, in the Liberian entertainment across the world.
For real.
He didn't let that deter him. He let that motivate him. He let that inspire him. And today, he's the biggest artist in Liberian entertainment industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the men I got all the community team there. Ladies and gentlemen, the man who told the boy your brown 16 billion back, your brown continue back, who got the whole internet going crazy. Liberia Music Awards Best Artist, Liberian Entertainment Award Best Artist, just came from on his US tour. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the street president, not the street president, but the street president, Skinnyboi Kpanto. Make some noise. How you doing, my brother?
Yeah, shout out to Cozy. And he's a big brother to me. He's somebody I always looked up to. It does nothing change the fact I'm still that little boy back there that came out of the studio. I'm still humble. I mean, thanks for paving the way. I mean, if it wasn't for people like y'all, we wouldn't be here. Let's give them flowers too. At least the Cozy back in the days, the rap game in Liberia, I mean, it was competitive, very, very competitive. It started being competitive. I mean, when people were just doing that type of song, he came with that hardcore stuff. And then when he and Chris was going at it and all that stuff, I mean, it spiced the game up. That's why it brought more audiences to the game. So shout out, So shout out to the Brabi Cozy. He's a living legend. Maybe you don't know. I mean, the legacy still live on. I mean, we out here to complete what he started. So I mean, shout out to Cozy. Like he's saying the story right there. I'm not boy. I'm not little boy who came back at the studio when I was hungry at that time for all this, because I knew what I wanted. So this, I mean, it was crazy. It's always like that. But I knew he saw something. Like he said, he saw something in me. But it was just not him that was to give me that. So it was Fado when I met Fado too. And that's how everything came about. But shout out to him for listening to me at that time. And I mean, I respect that.
Much love. He told y'all we had to explain this story.
Welcome from the USA, man.
Yo, thank you, bro. Thank you, pretty boy.
Fresh from the USA. But before we actually dive into the interview,
play something with the man before we get into the interview.
I gotta drop something. You gotta feel Skinnyboi Kpanto. That man bluffy from the sumo, man.
No.
Skinnyboi, some people in the area, they not let my bend it. Some people in the market, they not let my bend it. Some men in the field, they not let my bend it. Some People in the club, they not them a building. Oh, how we boy running. Me my nigga running. From what side running. You come and say I'm running. How we dance running. Now my car running. Go to the club running. I will come and shine running. Oh, he running. You come and say I'm running. Yes, I did running. What he running? People that will be out every day. Pretty boy. Yeah, that's my turn right here. We are my boss. We get me money and get me money. Yeah, my passing on that water. It's gonna be down. It's gonna be down. It's gonna be down. It's gonna be down. I know you can do it. If I don't get me money, so I can pay my own. I want my guy and they are. Then I get my papa money that you got me. And I want to know it's okay. I want to go borrow and go there. Get me my car and I go ahead. And make me something else go away. And never plenty baby for me and more now. And never they talking about me, my ego on the board. Then my enemy go better to me. Then my business when they get money. That's it, never by me. Give me something to eat. I will never spoil me. I don't be easy to me. I beg you, I'm on my knees.
Yeah, Johnny music. Johnny I told somebody, I said when you do a Kpanto music, you jam on a part of the whole day. Goddamn music.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, man.
Welcome, Kpanto.
What you got for the man, Fofo?
Yeah, first of all, I just want to say, man, thank you for all that you do with Liberian music, bro. You do your thing. I don't know if a lot of people didn't believe in you before. Maybe that pushed you to do what you're doing now, and your energy just performing, man. I love it. You know what I mean? But how was your experience in the States? How was the touring experience? You know, like some of the ups and downs that maybe you had that you felt like, man, I can't deal with this, or just all in all, the kind of love you got, you know, from your own people out there. How was it? And how successful too? Sorry, how successful?
I mean, the thing is, the tour, it was great, but the thing I never liked was the fact that I had to be throwing my own bag around though. I mean, like when I'm traveling, so I mean, all the promoters out there that's watching this, I mean, people who want to get me back over, they're trying, you'll get my team involved. 2 or 3 points, maybe follow my manager. I mean, they can handle that situation because I'm paying them for.
Right.
So, so I mean, it was crazy. All joke aside, though, I mean, throwing bags suitcases from here and there, it was crazy. Right. That was the thing I never loved. But it was great. I mean, Liberian people out there now, they are really into their own music. I mean, the good thing about it is we're getting different audiences. Like we had some Ethiopians, Ghanaians, Nigerians coming to my show. Yeah. So that's great thing for Liberian music. So I mean, it was very great, nice experience. Yeah. Even though it was winter over there, but I mean, people still had to, I mean, put aside everything they were doing and take the risk in that snow and come out and support. So I mean, you know, that's a great thing. It wasn't about anything else, but it was just like, I mean, Liberian music going to another level, because what happened in the US this one time with my tour, we haven't witnessed that in Liberian music. We're not trying to brag up.
It's the first of its kind. Let's be real.
Yeah, first of its kind. That's what I'm saying. To see Liberians driving 2 hours, to some people 4 hours, to come for some even flu and being serious. Right. That's how it was. Because some states, I didn't go in some states, so the people there, because they wanted to see me, they had to fly over to the state that were close to them, where I was having a show, in 2 hour flight, 3 hour flight, like that. People, I mean, it was crazy. The love was mad. I mean, Liberian flair was raised out there. The other people saw what we can do. It's not all about, you know, other countries. I mean, it's about Liberia. So the love from the ladies was crazy. Shout out to all the women out there. The men,
all the community now. Shout out to all of y'all.
The Banamene too came out. They came to support. But the only thing, you know, most of the Banamene, I mean, tell you today, I apologize. you know when a Jew come to the show, she can't try dancing with me. It doesn't mean anything. It's just we having fun and she trying to support her artist.
Right.
But a lot of people took it like, well, this old Kpanto. That's why, you know, I mean, few niggas out there, they were offended and they started hating because it was the whole, why the man trying to prove, yo, I mean, happy everywhere. If the woman is a fan of me, she come and vibe with me. It doesn't mean I want her. There's a line I don't cross between me and my fans, especially female fans. I don't see them because they vibing with me on stage or whatsoever and say, yo, I want you, you know, whatsoever. So I respect that part. So I want them to stop feeling insecure and know that Kpanto, I was just out there to make the ladies happy and make everybody happy. So that was it.
Let's talk about your performance on the stage and in Liberia. How was it?
Well, it was cool. It was crazy, but I would say it was very, 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 very encouraging because you see Liberia, apart from the trenches out here, that is a street. When you do a show on the street, you're gonna get that vibe. But when you do a show in these buildings and all that stuff, the people that go there, they feel they are too mature to get up and fight. But the people out there, they didn't care. They came to parties, so they would go crazy. So it was crazy. Apart from when you having show on the street like Royal Plaza area, when you get these local people coming, they want to vibe, they pay their lema. But if you having show ministerial complex, other places, a lot of people will be sitting down. You understand? But out there, it wasn't like that. The people that came out, old man and broke. So old man came on the stage to dance with me. In for them, a lot of songs, they were there. Ladies in the sister, you know, I went and said, oh, my old man can't dance. I said, don't call me old man, I'm not old.
But part of it, you know, we have people criticizing your music. You know, some said the lyrics, you have explicit lyrics, you have good songs. But do you have a plan in changing your style of music? If not, so what's your message to those who are criticizing a lot?
That's a good question, bro. I love that question. I would always love to answer that question. I'm not changing anything because I'm not in witch.
Thank you.
They may come in with a sing fire, they sing community, they may come in with.
There's no way. Let me tell you something, right? Everybody that listening on the radio right now, whatever you do, or even that watching right now, let me tell you what really, I mean, kill a lot of Liberian artists on morale and the speed they were on because they listen to people too much. Telling it, you doing certain things that they will stop. Let me tell you, my uncle, he's a man of moral. He told me, my begin, I know, and you know, you and the old man can have some problem every time. She'll be like, oh, and Edward, what? Because that's my name though. But did he not do it again? You understand? He said, don't listen to it. That's why the people love. Majority love what I'm doing. It gave the people joy when I went out there. You know how many people came out? I felt a place that Flavor went and he couldn't fail. In Minnesota. People came out for me. So if these people never love what I'm doing, why should I change? Let me tell you, my music is like, it's time. You see prayer request right there? I don't know if they can listen, but that song, what you say about that song, is that good song? Music is time. There's a time for the party, there's a time for God, for me, there's a time for encouraging people, there's a time for talking for the ladies, there's a time for talking about Baba and so that's how my music goes. So if you check my music, you're gonna see this time around Kpanto dropped a song that gonna go like for the club. Today he dropped a song that gonna go for in front of them it was like you telling your haters all that stuff. So everybody, so let me tell them the easy way to listen to my music. If I drop their music and I'm fitting a category, passing away for the next one. People that wanted to the people that want to do that one, they will go for it. But I'm not changing for nobody. I'm not in wish to change to what
he's not changing. He's going to continue what he's doing. And one thing people got to understand, like you said, as an artist, you have to be diverse. You understand? So maybe the song or the type of message you give me that the one that's blowing up, but the person still got other songs, like you said. Prayer request is way different from community thing. Or he gives messages in other songs. There's a time for everything. Like you said, you gotta be diverse.
There's some days you feel like you just want to listen to Flutter.
And
you know what I mean. And there's some days that you want to listen to prayer requests.
Exactly, that's it. It's not
that's
we have another problem with Liberian music that we've been facing lately is some artists will complain about how when they talk to another promoter, sometimes the promoter they'll tell the promoter, for example, I want $200 for the show. You know what I mean? Just speaking an example. And the promoter might not agree with it. And then our promoter start treating them different, treating them weird, and then they will always have problem with it. Have you ever
face problem like that, you know, if
With
you,
promoters?
yeah, like where you try to tell them, let's say they try to book you,
Uh-huh.
it could be for anything, bro. You know,
Okay,
it have to
yeah,
be just for
yeah,
show.
yeah,
It
yeah.
could be for a walkthrough, and then you telling your price, and then they come at you wrong or start looking at you wrong and spoil your name or something.
You know, for me, it happened every day. Just yesterday again, it happened.
a minute. There is
But
no
let me get you the core about the thing. Well, how I've been moving. Let me tell you all the secret. I mean, in entertainment, as an artist, like somebody who's at a peak or who's an A-list artist, who people might need. I mean, who people need to make their event great. The more you turn down deals, is the more your value go up. You know why most people who never, respect me today because I never went down my wall. You come today, if that $50 I told you today, you come out, it will be $100. If that $100 I told you the other day, will come out, it will be $150. So the more I keep declining, you're gonna know Kpanto is not for joke. And you ask anybody, that's the thing about it. That's why you can't get me to even like that. So I don't see it like sometimes it happens.
Value yourself. You know,
value yourself.
Sometimes
Promoters be like, but who they me? They don't talk to me. They talk to my manager, and my manager will like be telling me. So the mail complaining, oh, why you editing? When you come and do that? And my manager told me, if you know the man, I come to do nothing. Don't bother them, man. Because I told my manager, plain blank, and this I said, I'm not hungry. I'm not the Liberian artist. Let me tell you, one reason Liberian artists are not getting what they're supposed to get is because everybody, are not going for the same thing. When I said everybody can go for 10,000 or 20,000, but at least it should be something close to that number. Right. I can be taking maybe 10,000 for sure, then John Brown, who's a A-list artist, taking or 1,000. So when they tell me that, even though, let me tell you what the promoters do. When they get Kpanto, they know they will get another person. You will not be as Kpanto, but the events they're gonna my events they're gonna go on there. But if all these artists are coming together and say no, there's certain place to get crossed. That is that. Yeah. Trust me, promoters will know that before they get artists. You don't even see artists on the show, right? Until they can come to themselves. So that's the secret. That's what I've been doing. If the other people can join me in that process and stop taking me penny because to work, bro. I've been in the studio for 4 days now because when I came, I was trying to get my rest. I never rested back there. I've been in the studio for 4 days straight. I've been recording. I recorded almost 10 songs. So you see that no sleeping. Myself produce some, photo produce some. So these are the things we go through. I did a video the other time. Just the one time spent more than 2,000 US. I said they say to get that Jude I was showing on Tuma. You don't play. To pay for all these.
I got the whole internet on fire right now. You know
what I mean? Play.
That's
so
I need money.
Secret.
You talk about secret. Like somebody out there will want to know because you just dropping hits upon hits. Just training around. We want to know your strategies, your secrets.
Well, I can tell people
that keep getting you out there.
I can tell people my strategy, bro. The thing is not in hard. If you smile, you know. They say, this is it. The thing about me dropping songs, what people always say, why Kpanto always dropping songs every year back to back? Because when 2019 came, I had a slow pace. I took a slow pace because things weren't going well. So when I came back 2020 after I dropped the Streak on Mama that Kool song, people said that the other men that one song Jelly with the other man you with one song you went down. I ain't coming. So but that's when I understood how Liberian people are the audience out there. I do different things all the time. Check my song list. Streak on Mama, Speaking Tone, Ear Drew. Then for that, when I came with Flock, I sang on the song, right? Then I came with In Front Them. Then I came with
all different styles.
Yeah, so you see, different style, different type of beat, different things. So my thing is, Liberian people, they are very good to get tired, brother. They're not the American man where little dog gonna touch it, minute. The next day you come with that thing, they just love it because they love it. Right. Liberian people, they gonna get tired, brother. That's why you see most artists that will come with one song. You know what I'm talking about. You can name 4 artists that came with one song today. You can't hear them anymore. You know what's the problem? Because they never choose to try another thing. Kpanto is not like that. I sing today, I rap. If it's cost for me to do mellow music, bro, that's what the people want. I do it. I want money.
That's it. I want to ask you something now. I want us to get back to what Fufu was talking about with your tour. Now, like you said, that tour was historic. You know, shout out to you. Shout out to Cairo. Y'all went out there. Y'all killed it. The city seen it. The country seen it. Around the world, Liberian seen it. like you was talking about, there's some things when you're touring, even when you're touring in Liberia, there's certain things that you need in order for the tour to be successful, for you to feel comfortable as an artist, you know. But there was a situation that I want for you to address. There was a situation in Iowa.
Yeah.
We heard a whole lot of rumors. Oh, Kpanto didn't perform because of this. Kpanto didn't perform because of that. But now that you are here, we don't want to speculate. We want for you to please, you know, explain what happened in Iowa. Because, you know, people went there. They were really, you know, feeling the show. They wanted you to perform, and it didn't turn out that way. So
people a lot of small people.
yeah, people like small people need. So 1 year from the was
Iowa, you know, Iowa was very. I mean, I went on live. My management told the wise I should go on live and talk about it. Not really explain, telling the people sorry. Like I want to say this again though. By from Iowa that's watching, I'm sorry for what happened that night. But the thing is, it came from the promoter, and he and I know, it came from the promoter. Because here's the thing, I had a show in South Dakota. South Dakota, they had this DJ or Liberian DJ, the man I called DJ Satan. The man I wanted to check out the whole, you know, the whole movement. But I told people I'm different, so you can't mess with me. Because God always have my back. When people playing basketball for me, always send a group. You know that because of the Iowa show, a lot of things started happening again. Because he thought he was going to slow the pace. But it happened in South Dakota. I had this show, this Liberian DJ with Kool. I was here talking to him and all that stuff. He played the music. So when I went out there, but I think it was something that was planned by him. Yeah, it was a plot by him that, oh, let me just mess them. I don't know for what reason, like I said. Right. So I showed this and we chill before the show. So time for my performance, I gave him the list of songs I was supposed to do. Time to perform. I already told him I perform very simple way. I tell any DJ, if you just come and maybe you don't have to do sound check for you to what's the thing? Play for me on a set. I'll just tell you, I will come in, if you hear me freestyle this song, so after I say drop it, you drop it. That's how I perform. Simple. I told him all that. He went because I don't know what he had in mind. I never had no problem with this dude. So he went and started messing my performance. When I freestyle the song, if I start freestyling in front of him, he will come and drop flock up. He started, the crowd started getting vexed. I wanted to walk from South Dakota. The South Dakota show, I wanted to walk off. But when I saw how the people were into the performance, I left it. So the same man was the man Iowa people said to come and DJ my show in Iowa. So I told them before we could reach the promoter, my tour manager called him and told him, yo, this mayor guy, the artist said you don't want to work with the man because hearing the man was there, man said, yeah, the man tried to mess the guy up. I'm going to talk to him. He said, oh, sorry. I told the man, I told the tour manager, I said, sorry, it's not a problem, but I just don't want to work with him. I don't want what happened last night to repeat itself. Told them, plain blank. When we went to Iowa, because it was the next day, we drove to Iowa because from South Dakota to Iowa is not far. Right. So we drove there, we met him in the studio. Oh, my man, sorry, I said, no problem, bro. So I told the tour manager, I don't want this man to DJ my set. The man, okay, 4 times before we can leave the hotel. 12 o'clock for me to go perform. The call again. Oh, my man, get another DJ. I don't want that man. You play for all the other artists. When I came, bang, time for me to perform. The man messed the microphone off. Everybody performed, but my time to perform, the wireless microphone, there was no battery for it. The battery, they said the battery was low. So I never stopped there. I knew what was going on. I went and took the wire mic from. They gave me the wire mic just in case I read it in the wire mic. I can't jump around, you know, I'm an energetic performer. Right. So I still try to manage, but as time the people kept coming on the stage, no security too. Yeah, so all the board in the high, you know, holding hands, and then they see men holding hands and performing, and they be dancing. Then people be coming la security there. The security in the high. So the minute security, they all stay dancing with me. That thing was funny as hell. So when all these things are happening, so people come on the stage. So I told them, I said, you find a way to get battery. They say battery in the other car. Let me come and perform. So I was on the stage, people coming because no security taking selfies. The stage getting very packed. So the tour manager told me, come and stand down because it's like down. So the people will not be able to have access to you because I have personal personal security that we took there. But the personal security couldn't hold the people off the stage. So that place, you will hold them before anybody come in the room. Bang, soon that thing happened, the DJ, he knew about it. He went, and now, you see that your stupid artists there, like, same thing with that man, that's all be in Liberia. F the man, all kind of stuff, you start talking, you see the man bug out the show, the man, I won't perform. People got vexed, you know the Iowans already. They started chunking bottles and all that stuff, busting bottles around the police came, fire in the air, 1 or 2 down, right? They scatter. That's how the show went. Then now the promoters start to blame me, start telling me, yo, it's serious, you. So I told him, bro, it's not me. You saw how after 1 or 2 they called begging for us to come to the show, but I said no. So that's how Iowa story went. I wasn't the cause or anything.
And Kpanto, you know, yeah, you got a lot of prison.
But you see how people would take that right there, that story, and change it.
They
make
did
it seem like
yeah.
and make it seem like something totally different happened. But when you came there, you were just acting like people would say. First of all, the man said when I watched the man on live, and it's no disrespect to nobody. I'm just talking about what I saw. Right. The man was talking about how first the man said you want vegetable. Or fried chicken. But first of all, no, not only because first of all, if an artist come to you, right? When American artists come to you, pardon me, the first thing you tell them, they can tell you, I want 10 bottles of rosé.
Yeah,
you will bring it.
It's in it.
Because you want him.
I'm not everybody up. The man who was talking that thing, he just wanted to talk. I never told him that I wanted anything. Man, nobody discussed. Food, we bought food, but if they have anything, they brought it in. Most of the time, never ate anything from them. I just do my common cassava, what's the food they have. But they said it was going to be what they're supposed to bring. But they had it, every artist got a write-up. They got a thing for Snow Dog, you can never pay for our chicken wings. Right. You carry Snow Dog anywhere.
Every
Who gave chicken wings, you will never perform. They eat a write-up, check it. You gotta bring chicken wings for that man when you perform. It's not fair.
So, Kpanto, you know, you when you get to the States for your USA tour, you actually receive a whole lot of praises there.
Right,
you know, Liberians really honor you a lot, and you felt the pride, right? And it actually, I believe that what actually was coming to your mind to keep pushing. But prior to your return to Liberia, when this big Niger winner, when money came to Liberia, you know, sending bestowing honor upon him, giving him vehicle. How do you feel as a artist, as a top artist, as a training artist? You getting out, people, you know, showing you that love, for coming to your country, down to the point where we're not doing that.
You know, the thing is, I made a post the day I was coming to Liberia. I made a post about it. Telling it was so disheartening. I had a voice here. You know, as somebody I can tell anything I want to a brother. Like my eating pen ain't nobody's house. I want people to know about me. So I say what I say, bro. Let me tell you. You see, I know which one of the office called the man you talking about, and I know gave him a position or whatsoever.
The Senate.
The Senate, right? Yeah. They gave him position, put gun on him, and everything. They gave him money. Okay. Because our people don't respect all that. It comes back to artists going anywhere. Oh, the other men are my problem. He call me to the host party, the men are senator. Oh, that senator. That's the thing about me. The thing is, these people won't respect us. And if these people don't respect us, the fans won't respect us. Because if the government respect artists, then the people will see how serious artists are. Yeah. You see Nigeria, you see David going, anywhere they're going, they got more than 4 or 5 and army men behind him with gun. I know he paid for it, but it's not that pay like that because he's an asset to the country. Sure. So he will give them something, but it will not be like that. Right. And we that are here, we are willing to do that. But first of all, you go there, they start telling you a whole lot of things. They don't respect artists. Let me tell you, when I was out there in America, I had no encouragement from any government official down here. It was so bad. Because you know what I was doing out there, I was waving the flag. Other people might say, Kpanto, you want to work for your own money. No. It's not about working. It was that I was a player. When Liberian player they play, they can pay them money. And they working for money too. So why the people can go cheer for them? Exactly. Somebody, because I saw people, when you were trying to blame people for you want to work for your own money. I want to work for money, but mostly I went to showcase Liberia to the world. That's why everywhere I went, I made Nigerian Ghanaians to sing the national anthem. Because if they saw the Liberians sing the national anthem, they felt our presence. So you understand? People were watching. So it wasn't really about money because if it draws back to the players on the national team play, even the other men they can say out of the country go represent Liberia. That's how they can get the money. So why should I take the money I'm supposed to take? Because I say it's about Liberia. So the thing was, the politicians out here, it's about time they respect artists. That's why you see me. Number one,
not in politics.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be only election time, y'all come, and then you know you want something in the out of it. It should be always.
My hand not even in politics. I'm friendly. Don't get me wrong. I'm friendly with people in the government. We cool. They love my music, and it's not all everybody. Like shout out to the mayor. He's a young man that's supporting Liberian music too. And shout out to other people. I mean, but the thing is, it's not 100%. They need to do it more like all Liberian artists out here should be having or service passport like or blue book. But you know that most of them don't have it. When you try to get it, they try to play phone out of you. Even for me to go to America, there was a time that it almost never worked because I needed a letter from the government or high entity. That's why the embassy asked us. When I tried to reach Ministry of Information, I couldn't get them. So you see the place, but they were able to take out green money and carry here and go put it down.
Green money. But now the thing we talk about the music union again now. Now the music union, this is some of their responsibilities. Like artists should not be hustling and bustling to get visa to go anywhere. It should be direct. Wherever letter, you should go straight to whoever. Go to information which music union fall under, and they give you what you need. So some of the things we need to come back on it, bro.
Like quickly, you know, Kpanto, you know, like you right now, you are a favorite. A lot of people out there, a lot of people look up to you, you know, for this entertainment thing. So somebody out there will want to know what exactly Kpanto want to be remembered for when you should have gone.
Bro, like it's very simple. Please start talking about dying.
No problem, it's not dying, but problem when the music. The music.
No, my man, like they say it was one for a man to be born and die. So that thing is nothing. But my thing is, even if I'm not doing music tomorrow, one thing I'm doing right now that I'm setting off is I want that legacy to be there. Whenever people say Kpanto, people will know that this man, even though he was, I mean, most of the time taken differently, but I want them to know it's somebody who stood up for not just Liberian music, but for Liberia. There's nothing anybody can do that won't make me hate this country. I love this country to the letter and to the bottom of my heart. No matter what the people do, disrespect us, me, any artist, I don't have problem with it. I know there came a time Liberian music wasn't playing anyway. Now people playing it, so it's a gradual process. It's gonna take time, but I think now it's been taking too long now. We're tired waiting now. So it's about time people try to show some respect. But on the other hand too, I blame some other people because the way they take themselves, that's the way the people treat everybody. Because if this major gonna call you, he's a government official and you start running to him for some of 500 you have been go perform on the other side, he will try to do it to Kpanto too. If you treat him on the basis of even friendship, it should be respected. That's what I'm saying. So respect is the thing that's really lacking when it comes. It's a revolution. I'm trying to make people to see Liberian artists the way they look at politicians. When politicians come, the way they can be, win them. The way when politicians go on live, they get 4K, 5K person watching. I want people to do that for Liberian artists because Liberian artists, we are even doing more than most politicians out here.
Exactly.
We getting the people draw. We're not lying to nobody telling them we're being government and we pay. We're giving people music on a daily basis to ease their soul. I mean, don't get me wrong, some politicians out here are doing very well. Let's be honest. But I mean, the way people should look at artists, it even should be more than politicians. Because politicians are just like servant to the country, they're working for the country. But artists, they are subjects to the country too. But I mean, they are like what's the thing? They are the face, the attraction of the country. Absolutely. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So no hate to any politician out there. I'm just saying artists should be even given more platform and respect more than anything in the country. Because let me tell you, it's because of music. Ghana was able to earn $1 billion this year that just gone because the year of return. Yeah. So it's not because of politics though. It's not because of any music. Music is tourism. People want to come into that country. It's what we show on the camera, what we show the people, make them come. Okay. You know that a lot of these people that came out here this year, the Decemberists, we call them, shout out to everybody that came out, but it's because of music and entertainment they back here. Exactly. Because they want to come and enjoy themselves. The clubs, all these things, even though they got family here. But these are the things, bro. So people not seeing it like that. That's why Ghanaian government, because they respect arts and culture, when Sagodi won the BET back in 2019, he said everybody should go back to Ghana. They gave Sagodi almost they gave $500,000 for saying that stuff.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay.
I went out there with the flare. Nobody even not give me.
This is a message to the people. But listen, we just been informed that we have a goal in the next 1 minute. So again, before we go, people, this is the Kool Weekend exclusive. We got the hottest artists in the city right now, in the Liberian community around the world. You know what I mean? We got his producer, Kpanto. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know Kpanto will follow him on social media. See, y'all got a funny thing that he's
Nobody not following.
You know what I mean? The horse. And man, say you want to talk, but you know, main talk. But look, bro, we just want to tell you that, look, we love you. We thank you for everything you're doing for Liberian entertainment, for Liberian music. Keep going out there, keep making those hits. Kool Weekend exclusive, gonna bang it. 4-4 Pretty Boy, Wallace, Cozy, Kamikaze. You know we're gonna bang it on here. We thank you for everything that you have done. Anytime you feel free, come through. Let's kick it. You know, much love, much support go out to you every day from the Kool Weekend exclusive. We appreciate you taking your time to come be with us on this kind of nice Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? We love it. Continue. We see y'all. You got the prayer request video just released. You working on new material since you came. Keep doing what you do, brother.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Do money talk. You know what I mean? People talk. You won't be in the house looking. Talk. You know.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Yeah, bro. So much love again for coming, man.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, today we're paying host to Skinnyboi Kpanto. Air for the white crazy.
You gotta get drop your rules on. No, for me, I'm not scared to talk you. Then they say that rules on, I can drop it.
Russo, what
Now
the
they
people
can
like?
get it.
What do people like? That's what they want party to.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, right now we're about to go for a break right here. We're paying host to Skinnyboi Kpanto here today.